Welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly reading. The first row is your current energy, and the first card is the Eight of Swords. The next card is the King of Swords, and this is followed by the Page of Pentacles. The second row are your challenges, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. This one wants to come out, so it's the Five of Wands. And this is followed by the Strength card. The third row are your opportunities. And here we have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. And the last row is the possible outcome. Now, there's a whole lot of things coming out here. We'll take the Magician and we'll try the others if we can get it to work. So the first card here is the Magician in the possible outcome. Then it's the Six of Cups and the Hangman. Now we'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy for the reading, and the Mystery card. And we'll put that right there. We'll turn it over at the end of the reading. I have to thank everybody for their support, the comments, the shares, the likes, the subs. It really helps me support the channel, and I really appreciate it. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can just scan the QR code on the screen now, and also there's a link in the description. So, in the current energy, we have the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So, the Eight of Swords is not being able to see more than a very narrow path in your life. You're constricted by all these thoughts that are represented by the swords, and you really can't see that there is any greater possibility than the place that you're in right now. The King of Swords is the king of truth, knowledge, wisdom, ideas. He's an expert in his field, and he is strong and powerful, and he's very decisive. And it can say that you're fairly clear on where you're going in life, and you're capable of making very strong and positive decisions about your life and the outcome that you'd like. And the Page of Pentacles can be an offer, a financial offer. It could be a job, a contract, a new business, but there is quite an amazing possibility that is coming into your life here. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords. The King of Swords clarifies himself, and the Two of Pentacles clarifies the Page of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords is a card of high energy. He's a card of clarity, and he's a card of action, about charging towards the things in your life. And it says that as you open up your mind and eyes to greater possibility in life, you'll feel really energized, and you'll start to see how you want life to be, and you'll feel energized to make things happen. The King of Swords clarifying himself, it really says that the truth and knowledge and wisdom and decisiveness are major powers for you at the moment, that you need to be very clear on what you're thinking and feeling and make the appropriate decisions. The Two of Pentacles clarifying the Page of Pentacles says things have been out of balance. You've been juggling many things and life feels really unsettled. And it may say that this feeling of being unsettled is because you really don't have a path or purpose. And it may say that this offer from the Page of Pentacles really may open up new paths in your life and make you feel a whole lot more balanced and feeling as though you're starting to know where you're going. So the Knight of Swords comes into play and makes you feel like you're ready to take action on something that is really motivating you here. In the second row, which is your challenges, we have the Knight of Pentacles. the Five of Wands, and the Strength card. So the Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition. These men are jousting to see who's the top dog, and they're practicing for war. So this can say you're learning a skill, or you're trying to be the person in control of a situation. But this can also be mental turmoil. This is about all the mixed feelings and self-doubt that swirl around within us. And the Strength card says that to make things happen in your life, that you need to suppress these voices and ideas that are holding you back. And really this is about the limited thinking of the Eight of Swords. It really says you need to pull these swords out and open up the path to greater possibility, because you can see there's an infinity symbol above the woman's head, and that says that as you overcome these negative voices, the possibilities in your life are infinite. And the Knight of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds. So it really says as you take control of your mind and thoughts, that indeed you can start to build a legacy by planting seeds in your life. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Death card. The Moon card clarifies the Five of Wands, and the Chariot card clarifies the Strength card. So the Moon card confirms that indeed there's some mental turmoil happening here, that your emotions and subconscious are swirling and it's feeling pretty uncomfortable, and you really kind of don't know which way to go. The Chariot card clarifying the Strength card says that as you get straight on your purpose, as you start to have positive feelings and ideas about what you want to create, that indeed you'll take control of your life and drive it towards the things that will bring victory and success, which is the Chariot card. And the Death card clarifying the Knight of Pentacles says there is something in your life that you're leaving behind, and now you're opening a new door to new opportunity in life by planting seeds. And this says that indeed you can use the energy of the Chariot card to plant the seeds and tend the crop and harvest the crop, and this will put you on a path towards victory and success. In the opportunities, we have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So the Seven of Wands says there's many things challenging you here. So it's really quite an unsettled reading, isn't there? We have the Two of Pentacles, which is feeling like you're juggling life. You have the murkiness of the Moon card, and now you're feeling threatened and challenged in the Seven of Wands. And the things that are challenging you are the lack and poverty and feeling left out in cold in the Five of Pentacles, and the disappointment of the Four of Cups, because this man is sulking under the tree and he's so disappointed in what he's created already in his life that he's not willing to embrace new possibilities in the Fourth Cup. And the Five of Pentacles really says indeed you're feeling downtrodden. So we'll look at the clarifiers and we'll see where the opportunity is, because it doesn't look like much of an opportunity right now, does it? The Seven of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ten of Swords clarifies the Five of Pentacles. And the Ten of Wands clarifies the Four of Cups. So we have two tens here, which are the ending of a cycle. So the Ten of Swords says that this situation in the Five of Pentacles is dead, done and over with. And this says this time of poverty and lack is ending in your life. And that's beautiful news. And the Ten of Wands is a card of struggle and burden. And he is nearly at the farmhouse. And this also says this period of struggle is over. And now is the time to embrace the Fourth Cup. And the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Wands, can be truth, knowledge, wisdom and ideas and inspiration, but it is also a card of victory and success. And it says that if you persist in the Seven of Wands, victory and success will enter your life. So we have two cards of victory and success, and we have two cards the ending of a cycle. So there is a major transition happening here in your life, Scorpio. In the outcome of the reading, we have the Magician, the Six of Cups, and the Hangman. The Six of Cups is things and people and situations from the past. And really all I can say is the universe is saying leave the past behind. Leave the murkiness of the pond behind. Leave the mental turmoil behind. Leave the lack and disappointment and poverty behind, and gain a new perspective or live with a different perspective, because the Hangman has been hanging on the tree and now he can see life differently. And this is really about embracing a major breakthrough, isn't it? And the Magician is the master creator, and it says that as you embrace a new phase and a new perspective on life, that you'll be able to create the life that you truly desire, because you have all the tools of the tarot. That's good news, isn't it? The Magician is clarified by the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Wands clarifies the Six of Cups, and the Hierophant clarifies the Hangman. So the Hierophant can be messages from the divine, but he is also the establishment and the status quo. He is large organisations like the church, corporations, business, universities, all that kind of thing, and of course the church. And this really says that it's time to break free from the establishment, to look at life differently and take a different path. The Seven of Wands clarifying the Six of Cups indeed says that there have been challenges in the past, haven't they? But the universe is continuing to tell you to persist, that you've got this, you've got the strength and determination to move past what has been holding you back in the past. And this will allow you to embrace the victory and success of the Chariot card and the Ace of Swords. And the Four of Cups, clarifying the Magician, really is saying it is time to leave the disappointment in these cups behind, and it's time to embrace the fourth cup and manifest the life that you've been dreaming of. The Mystery card is the Nine of Cups, and that is a beautiful outcome, isn't it? It says after all this turmoil and misery and stuff, that your dreams and wishes will come true. And this really is a reward for persistence and being strong and embracing the victory and success of the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Three of Wands. And this is further confirmation that this is a golden time, that indeed blessings and dreams and wishes are about to sail in on the ship into your golden harbour. And this really says that this transition that's happening here will really be an amazing reward for you here, Scorpio. I hope you like that reading. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warriors signing out. Ciao.